The Dark Knight. Please welcome Gary Oldman. Thanks so much for being here. Very cool to have you here.
Well,
Thank you.
I'm thrilled to be here.
Yeah, I have to say, I'm such a fan of yours. You are so different in every role you play. I thought, I don't know who this man's going to be when he shows up, you know?
Yeah, sometimes I don't.
You don't know. You get lost yourself.
Yeah, a little, sometimes.
I saw the Dark Knight last night. I saw a screening. Unbelievably amazing film, and it's obviously going to be a smash. The effects are fantastic, and I realized as I was watching it, I don't think this is CGI.
No, there's not a great deal of CGI in it. Chris Nolan, the director, favors the real thing in camera stunts.
Well,
so
I think it's good because I think people are getting jaded with CGI. You see it everywhere, and in this film, it looks like nope, someone did that. Someone, as improbable as it is, some stunt guy did that.
And they flipped that truck, that 18-wheeler, and he said to his stunt guys, you know, I want you to flip this truck in the street, and they said, well, we're not sure how to do it, and he said, well, go work it out.
Right.
He can say that because he's the director.
And
he could talk like that to people.
Yep, you have 10 minutes. Figure it out. Did you get to do any stunt driving or anything? Because there's a lot of you know, action in cars. Did you get to do anything?
Yeah, there's a SWAT sort of chase sequence.
That's right.
And I'm the driver in that. But the last one, in the first Batman Begins, I got to drive the Batmobile, which was pretty cool.
Really?
Well, it was a sort of module in a studio, wasn't it? And you know, guys wobbling it up and down. I told my,
that looked odd.
The Bat module,
wobbling
it up and down. Yes. And
just move it to the side, one way or the
like
other.
This?
That's all I'm asking you to do. Yeah, just move it to the side.
And anyway, I told my kids that I drove the Batmobile.
Sure, you can tell your kids anything.
You know, there was. You know what? You can actually.
Yeah, you can. Yeah. Sure, I drive the Batmobile. Yeah. You are known for being a very intense actor. You take it very seriously. You're very intense. I heard that in making of the Harry Potter movie, you made Daniel Radcliffe cry. True? Is that true?
That is true. Yes.
You seem all broken up about it. Yeah.
Yeah. It was an emotional scene that he was having a bit of a problem with, you know. And I said, well, look, I said to the director, look, I've got an idea. Let me kind of physicalize it a bit and get him into the. I won't do it down here. I'll do it up here.
Right. Thank you. Yeah.
And so I sort of shook him up a bit, you know.
Did you warn him that was going to happen?
Kind of.
You just said, I'm going to try something a little different here.
I'm going to try something a little different.
Right. And how did he react?
He suitably, with tears.
With tears.
Yes.
It worked.
It worked.
Yeah. I'm curious. You have done. The Dark Knight is IMAX. Harry Potter IMAX. The IMAX format. And when you see a film in IMAX, it occurred to me that an actor's face is blown up. You know, you're suddenly 40 feet high, 75 feet wide. Those are the dimensions of my face. And what's that like when you're an actor and you're working with that kind of technology? How does it change your acting style?
Well, there's a booklet that comes with the IMAX camera, and it's like tells you how to put makeup on for the makeup artists, and it tells you kind of how to act.
It tells you how to act?
Yeah, it's just don't just sort of, you know, you got to kind of pull it back because you're going to be so big on the screen that they say kind of, you know, kind of underplay it. So you can't do this kind of thing.
Right.
You know, because it's just you just see an eyebrow.
Right.
Like a kind of roller coaster.
Keep it very tiny.
You have to keep it very small. But I thought that was quite funny that they give you a booklet.
Yeah. Borderline insulting, really.
It is really. Yeah.
We better tell Gary Oldman how to act. Read this so you'll know how to act. You considered for a while, which I did not realize, music is very dear to you. You love music. You considered music as a profession for a while. Is that true?
Yeah. But I had a bit of a facility for it, but no real talent. I play a bit of piano, I play a bit of bass guitar.
Mm-hmm. Who were your musical heroes growing up?
Oh, well, the Beatles, Bob Dylan, and James Brown, who I got to work with.
You got to work with James Brown?
Yeah. I did a sort of BMW short film with him.
Did you talk to James Brown? I mean, it must be an amazing experience when you've been so influenced by him, and then you get to meet him and talk to him. What was that like?
Yeah. Well, I mean, not to steal, Eddie Murphy's shtick here, but when you first meet him, it's like maybe a day that you have to acclimate to him, because I said it's a great honour to meet you and work with you, and it's so that's kind of and you spend a day or two just nodding.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm here with you, man. Yeah.
He's probably getting very frustrated because he's asking you, I want some water!
No, he wants to know where the men's room is.
We have a clip here from The Dark Knight. Yes, we do. And you are Commissioner Gordon.
Commissioner Gordon.
In the film.
Yeah.
What can you tell us about this clip to set people up for this scene?
I believe that it's on the rooftop with Batman and the DA, who's played by Aaron Eckhart, and I think I'm yelling at him, saying that there's corrupt people in his department. I think that's the clip.
Let's take a look at this clip from The Dark Knight.
All that was left in the vaults were marked bills. They knew we were coming. As soon as your office got involved...
My office? You're sitting down there with scum like Wirtz and Ramirez and you're talking... Oh yeah, Gordon. I almost had your rookie cold on a racketeering beat.
Don't try and cloud the fact that clearly Maroney's got people in your office, Dent.
We need Lau back. But the Chinese won't extradite a national under any circumstances.
If I get him to you, can you get him to talk?
I'll get him to sing.
We're going after the mob's life savings. Things will get ugly.
I knew the risk when I took this job, Lieutenant. How will you get him back anyway?
He does that.
People are very excited about this movie. If I spoke like Batman, I would have a different career, wouldn't I? If I had that voice?
Yeah.
I would love that.
Welcome tonight. We have Gary Oldman on the show.
I mean, it's coming up through the...
I don't want to know where it's coming from, that voice. The Dark Knight
This is a theme.
What a wonderful show we have tonight.
I can't even get close to that. I'm like, I'm way up here. Beware, evildoers. Might be why I didn't get cast in that film. Hey, what's going on, Commissioner Gordon? Well, I'm back to the Batcave. The Dark Knight, which I think you'll all be seeing, opens on Friday. This was a thrill having you on. Thank you so much. Yeah, really great having you on. Gary Oldman will be right back. Joe Buck coming up.